The voice of sharing Durian Asian.
Our modernized world are built on energy. Since the beginning of mankind, we have made use of wood, water, and fossil fuels as a means to heat, to cool, and to light our cities. However, fossil fuels has been known as the main culprits of global warming. And with the increased demand of energy consumption in the world, what are the alternative energies and solutions to address such issues?
Monday Morning Matters
Perspectives
from Southeast Asia. Hi, this is Arlene.
This is Jolene.
And of course, you are with us on Durian ASEAN. And today, we are going to interview someone who is the founder and business developer for Reneon Technologies. It is a company that focuses on green technology and also to reduce energy consumption. And we have here Dinesh Selvamurthy. Hello.
Hi, it's great to be here at Durian ASEAN today, and thank you for inviting me today.
What inspired you to have this startup?
There's no one particular pain point that I wanted to address throughout it, but it's really true. While I was back in university, I had really cool friends, and my friends and I
So
were
you are
really
the cool
passionate.
gang, I guess.
Yeah, they're a cool gang. So we were really passionate about green technology. Passionate is actually another term for as crazy as possible being a startup. So we were encouraged to be part of this new initiatives, this new field, which back in 2010, 2011, it was a growing field in Malaysia. And it was through the support of our professor, who always encourages us to take the next leap forward in terms of technology. He has a very unique term. He always told us that if you want to be in the technology field, always be the sharks of technology. And we loved it. I mean, that's when we decided to found Reneon Technologies. We started up while we were pursuing our final year postgraduate program in University of Nottingham, a couple of friends and me. And that's how Reneon came about.
So what did you study again?
So I actually have a master's in engineering in electrical and electronics engineering.
And you don't want to join the engineering industry?
Well, the engineering industry is truly interesting, no doubt about it. And I always had the mentality that if I were to invest my time and effort into something, I wanted to make a difference. And I felt that Reneon Technologies would be a startup or a company that can do that. And that's why I'm currently part of this.
I see.
So you can just tell us, when did you start it, and how did you guys grow as a team, and also where are you guys at right now?
Right.
Yeah.
So Reneon,
It's a long story.
it's a long story. Yes, let me just say that it's a long story, but it's a very interesting story. All throughout the way we learn as we grow and we grow along. And we started out with a founding team of 4. That was back when we were in university, and we started out by doing a lot of projects. We look into various technologies. At that point, microinverters or solar technology was a big hit. That was when feed-in tariff was introduced in Malaysia, and we thought that, this might be the industry we might be interested in. So we applied for grants. We joined competition. Interestingly, one of my co-founders together with me, we were the national winners for the James Dyson Award. So that was an interesting turn of events, and that inspired us to further explore this green market. Since then, we grew outside of just looking into renewable energy, and we went into energy efficiency. But the early stages of our company, we were more into consultancy, advisory work. We just wanted to learn a bit more about the energy industry. Unlike other startups or other companies, we were in an industry with really strong players. I mean, there were companies, over 20-year-old companies in energy services. So we were in a very old industry, and we wanted to make a change. So it wasn't easy. In the beginning part, they were very hard to penetrate the market. There were market leaders already there, but we wanted to find a niche technology or niche that addresses the problems in the market.
So what was the niche?
Well, the niche was there were a lot of different segments of market, but there wasn't a technology primarily looking into energy monitoring or cloud-based energy monitoring for the small to medium-sized industry, and that's where we came about.
In the past, how do they deal with that?
Primarily in the past, not many people were even looking at energy efficiency because the subsidies were quite high, electricity prices were quite cheap in Malaysia. But since 2014, when subsidies started to reduce and GST was introduced in 2015, that started to impact businesses, and that's when energy efficiency initiatives really got a foothold. And it was only in 2015 that even Reneon started introducing our solution, the cloud-based monitoring system.
Mm-hmm. When you say cloud-based, how do actually people use it?
Right. Great that you mentioned that. I was about to go into it as well.
Yeah.
So a cloud-based energy monitoring system combines hardware and software solution, the smart metering solution that you can access through your mobile phone or your tablet anywhere, anytime to identify the energy usage in a building.
So that's very efficient, that you can monitor it in real time, I suppose.
That is correct, yes. We don't actually know what our load profile is right now. I mean, till TMB introduces a smart meter over the next couple of years, residential houses will only get a TMB bill. This is similar for businesses as well. Unless you have a monitoring system, a power meter, you wouldn't be able to get real-time data about your energy usage, broken down to appliances or broken down to particular segments or sectors of a building.
So you explained to us that all your data are recorded in the cloud server. Can you further explain to us the benefits of using a cloud server?
Right. I mean, the good thing about having a cloud server is that it's posted on a cloud server, which means that the maintenance of the server and all that is handled by a supplier. It's not a physical server per se.
Okay.
It's a cloud server. So in terms of that, you don't have to worry about your data losses and all that. There's always going to be backup. There's always going to be frequent maintenance as well. But the good thing about us is that we cater to both government agency projects, buildings, as well as corporates. So for government agencies, there's always the concept that data security is an issue. We don't want government data or electrical usage of government buildings to go outside of the country.
Okay.
So the best part about us is that we do have in Cyberjaya a couple of data centers, and we're renting a couple of servers over there to host this kind of data. So we cater both towards those government agency buildings as well as corporate buildings.
I see. Very interesting. Talking about your company, I can't help but needing to ask you what is called Reneon.
Right. I think it goes back to what I just mentioned earlier on. When we first started up, we were really excited about the renewable energy business. Now, Reneon is actually an abbreviation of Renewable Energy On. So you get the RENEON. So that's how we came about the name Reneon Technologies. Yeah.
So after 3 years or 4 years of you standing on your own feet, you got an angel investor to invest in you.
Right, so we actually have two investors at the moment, two
investors.
VCs. One of them is 1337 Ventures. They were a primary investor. That was back in 2015, and they also encouraged us to join the accelerator program, which we undertook to grow our business model.
This is the 1337 accelerator program.
That is correct. So they're called lead accelerators for short, and we basically went through the entire program to grow our business. Back in 2015, it was very new for us to come out with our own product. Prior to that, we did a lot of services, a lot of consultancy. So coming up with a new product it's a different ball game altogether, and it was through them that we got a lot more support as well as introduction and network to the industry, and a lot of pilot projects we were conducted in 2015 through their help as well. And then late in 2015, we also invested by 2 Point Ventures. They're a Singaporean-based VC that targets green technology startups, and we are currently the only Malaysian startup invested by 2 Point Ventures.
So Malaysia boleh in this case.
Malaysia boleh, indeed.
Amazing.
And I should mention as well, definitely no doubt, that our R&D process has definitely accelerated due to the grant that we got from Platform Ventures, and that has helped us a lot. We are still undergoing the program, which will help us expand the products and solutions that we can offer to our users. So those are some of the fundings that we have attained thus far, and that has helped us keep Reneon afloat and help us expand our market reach and access to our end users.
Anyway, we will take a short break. This is the end of the first segment. We will continue the second segment.
You're now listening to Durian ASEAN, the voice of discovery and sharing.